Room 1401 belongs to Alexander Thorne, or just Alex as his chart reads. A 35-year-old man whose body betrays him with end-stage kidney failure from a genetic curse he's battled in secret. Tubes snake from his arms, machines beep their relentless rhythm, and his once sharp jawline is hollowed by weeks of decline. Alex isn't some ordinary patient. He's the shadowy CEO of Thorne Enterprises, a tech juggernaut he bootstrapped from a dingy garage to a $5 billion empire revolutionizing AI and cybersecurity. But here, stripped of his tailored suits and corner office, he's just a man staring down death, his dark hair tousled, green eyes dulled by pain and isolation. Their first meeting hits like a spark in dry tinder. Emily pushes through the door, clipboard in hand, rain dripping from her soaked scrubs. "Mr. Thorne? I'm Emily, your nurse tonight." He glances up, expecting the usual detached efficiency, but her voice carries genuine concern. She adjusts his fore with gentle fingers, chatting lightly about the weather to ease the tension. Alex, who's faced down hostile boardrooms without flinching, feels something shift, a flicker of warmth in his chest. He mumbles a thanks, his voice gravelly, and for the first time in years, someone lingers not out of obligation but care. Over the next few days, Emily becomes his anchor. She sneaks him real coffee instead of the hospital sludge, shares stories of her small-town childhood, picnics by the river, fireflies in jars, while he listens hungry for normalcy. He opens up in fragments. A life of relentless ambition. No family since his parents died in a car wreck when he was 12. Foster homes that taught him trust is a luxury. Success fills the wallet, not the heart, he admits one night, staring at the city lights beyond the window. Emily nods, sharing her own losses, her mom's fight, how nursing lets her turn pain into purpose. Their talks weave a fragile bond, electric with unspoken possibility, but Alex keeps his CEO status locked away, terrified that revealing it would taint her kindness with suspicion. Hospital gossip swirls around the mystery guy in 1401. Is he a rock star? A politician? But Emily tunes it out, focused on Alex's fading strength. Doctors huddle in hallways, their voices low. Transplant waitlist is years long, dialysis barely holding him. Emily overhears, her stomach twisting. Memories flood back. Her mom's chemo days, the helplessness of watching suffering you can't stop. That night, alone in the break room, she makes a reckless choice. She'll get tested as a donor. Anonymously. No strings, just because she can. The process unfolds in secrecy. Blood draws, scans, endless waiting. Emily wrestles doubts in her tiny apartment, bills stacked on the kitchen table, her ex-boyfriend's cheating betrayal still a fresh scar. He'd bailed when her shifts meant canceled dates, proving some people only love when it's easy. But Alex's quiet vulnerability pulls at her. Test results land like a miracle, perfect match. HLA tissues aligning in a cosmic fluke. The transplant team buzzes with excitement, but Emily's world tilts. Surgery means weeks off work, lost pay she can't afford, risks she can't ignore. She paces, calls her best friend Sarah for a pep talk. "You're crazy, Em. What if it goes wrong?" Sarah warns. Emily stares at her mom's faded photo. What if it doesn't? He deserves a shot. Meanwhile, Alex's mind drifts to regrets and feverish dreams. Flashbacks hit hard. Clawing through college on scholarships, coding late nights to launch his first app. The betrayal that hardened him forever. His fiancée Lila had slept with his co-founder, leaking prototypes that nearly tanked the company. "You're too obsessed with work," she'd sneered before cleaning him out in the divorce settlement. Since then, walls up, no real connections, just transactions. Now, facing the end, he craves what money can't buy. Someone real. Emily's life outside the hospital paints her as the everyday hero viewers adore. She checks on Mrs. Patel next door, delivers groceries to a struggling family, volunteers at a free clinic on off days. Her recent breakup left her wary of romance, yet Alex stirs something. A quiet hope. Before surgery, she slips into his room one last time. They laugh over wobbly hospital jello, him joking, "If I get out of here, first thing's a steak dinner, no more green goop." She smiles, heart aching, hiding her secret. "Promise you'll fight for that steak." Surgery day dawns gray and urgent. Emily signs consents with steady hands, though fear claws inside. "This is for him," she whispers in pre-op, gown scratching her skin. Across the hall, Alex grips the bedrail unaware. murmuring prayers to a God he half believes in. Knives cut. Kidneys swap in a blur of precision and peril. Hours later, Emily wakes to pain lancing her side. Monitors beeping victory. The kidney takes in Alex flawlessly, his color returning almost immediately. Recovery tests them both. Emily heals at home, popping painkillers, ignoring the scar itching under bandages. She avoids news of the VIP patient, too raw to check. Alex, miraculously strong, demands answers from his bed. Who saved me? I need to thank them. Doctors stonewall. Donor anonymity is ironclad. But Alex, fueled by Second Life, won't quit. From his laptop, he activates a discreet network. Private eyes, hospital contacts greased with donations. Gratitude morphs to obsession. This stranger gave him tomorrow, and he'll find them. Weeks pass. Emily returns to shifts, lighter on her feet but forever changed. One kidney, one less burden, yet profoundly more alive. She's reassigned to VIP by chance, heart pounding as she nears 1401. Alex, sitting up, looks transformed, color in his cheeks, eyes sharp again. He thanks every staffer profusely, lingering on her. You look familiar. Were you here before? Emily forces a grin. Maybe in another life. Inside, her pulse races. His gaze lingers too long, stirring that old spark. Hints pile up, tightening the noose. Alex spots her favoring her side. Asks if she's hurt. Long shift, she lies smoothly. He notices her name on a donor awareness poster in the hall. Coincidence? His investigators dig. Staff rotations, blood type registries. Emily senses eyes on her, paranoia creeping. She calls home, voice cracking to her aunt. I did it for him, but what if he hates me for hiding? The aunt soothes. Kindness doesn't need fanfare, sweetie. Alex's frustration boils over. He corners the chief surgeon, voice edged with uncharacteristic steel. Tell me, or I'll buy this wing and fire you all. The doctor balks but leaks a clue. Internal donor, female staff. Alex's mind races to Emily, her absences aligning perfectly. A cryptic note arrives under his door and signed, Live fully, for both of us. Handwriting matches a chart sheet filled. His heart slams. Is it her? Hold your breath. Just when the world thinks a simple act of kindness ends there, the truth explodes like fireworks. The lonely billionaire discovers his savior is the woman who's already stolen his heart, igniting a romance fraught with secrets, second chances, and the ultimate test of trust that will leave you wiping away happy tears. Alex Thorne steps out of Mercy General into a world reborn. His new kidney humming with borrowed vitality. Discharged to his sprawling penthouse atop a midtown tower, floor-to-ceiling windows frame Central Park like a private painting. But the luxury feels hollower than ever. Gadgets were in silence, voice-activated lights, AI assistants anticipating his every need. Yet the space echoes with isolation. Fueled by survival's fire, Alex dives into the donor hunt with ruthless precision. He taps his network. Ex-FBI investigators, hospital insiders paid handsomely for whispers. Find them. He orders from his glass desk, voice steady but eyes burning. Gratitude twists into fixation. This faceless hero rewrote his fate, and he'll repay it tenfold, no matter the cost. Emily Harper eases back into shifts, her body protesting with dull aches and fatigue that linger like unwelcome guests. The scar on her flank pulls when she bends, a secret badge of her sacrifice, but she masks it with her trademark smile, tending feverish kids and cranky elders alike. Bills arrive, medical follow-ups she can't dodge, but her spirit lifts seeing Alex's empty bed during rounds. Unbeknownst to her, his team combs records. Shift logs, blood bank cross-matches, CCTV glimpses of her entering VIP during key dates. A junior analyst flags it first. Nurse Harper, perfect HLA match, MIA during surgery window. Alex stares at the grainy photo, her face igniting recognition. It can't be. But deep down, puzzle pieces snap, her absences, the way she'd looked at him with knowing eyes. His past unravels in quiet moments, sharpening the stakes. Boardrooms flash by. Alex dismantling rivals with cold logic. Thorne Enterprises surging past competitors on his algorithms that predict market crashes before they hit. Yet beneath the titan lurks the boy from foster care. Betrayed twice over. Lila, his ex, hadn't just cheated with his partner. She'd sold his code to Chinese firms, nearly bankrupting him at 28. Love's a scam, he told himself, rebuilding alone. Now Emily's anonymous gift challenges that armor, stirring a longing he can't code away. Gifts start arriving at Emily's walk-up. A bouquet of white lilies, her favorite, how? Then a check clearing her student loans, anonymous wires to her clinic volunteer fund. Grateful patient, she mutters, heart fluttering with suspicion. Sarah, her best friend, squeals over coffee. This is fairy tale stuff. Track the sender. Emily laughs it off but unease gnaws. Who knows her so well? Paparazzi haven't sniffed the story yet, but Alex's subtle moves ripple outward. The reveal crashes down in the hospital cafeteria. Midday rush masking the storm. Alex strides in, casual in jeans and hoodie to blend, but his presence commands space. He spots Emily at a corner table, salad untouched, scrolling her phone. Heart pounding, he slides into the seat opposite. Emily. She looks up, startled, warmth fading to wariness. Mr. Thorne, Alex. You're looking great. He leans in, voice low and urgent. The donor. It was you, wasn't it? Denial flickers across her face. Eyes widening, fork pausing midair. Then crumbles under his gaze. Tears well as she whispers, how did you? He pulls a tablet, donor logs blurred for privacy but timelines damning. Why hide it? You saved my life. Her confession spills raw. No glory sought, just seeing a man broken and wanting to mend him. Echoes of her mom's unheeded pain driving her. I couldn't watch you fade. Alex's throat tightens, the billionaire undone by a nurse's truth. In that fluorescent-lit moment, walls shatter. He grabs her hand across the sticky table. I owe you everything. But then the other shoe drops. He reveals himself, swiping to Forbes covers. Thorne Enterprises CEO. Net worth $5 billion. Emily recoils, color draining. You lied? All those talks about loneliness. It was real. He nods, ashamed. I hid it to protect us. From doubt. No one wants me for me. Shock ripples into a whirlwind. Emily bolts, needing air, mind reeling. The lonely patient was a mogul, her donation now tangled in wealth's web. Alex chases to the parking lot. Rain starting to fall. Wait. Dinner. Let me explain properly. She hesitates, curiosity and that old spark warring with betrayal. Against better judgment, she agrees. The rooftop restaurant glows under string lights, Manhattan sprawling below like a jewel box. Alex arrives in a sleek suit, but sheds the CEO mask, ordering simple pasta over caviar. He lays bare his empire. Garage coder to IPO king, but every win laced with solitude. No siblings, no heirs, just deals closing while life passed by. You saw the real me when I had nothing left to offer. Emily softens, sharing her fears. Growing up poor, vowing never to chase money. Her ex's infidelity teaching her love's fragility. Laughter breaks tension. Him mimicking hospital food. Her teasing his mysterious vibe. By dessert, hands brush, electricity humming. Gratitude blooming into desire. But paradise cracks fast. Victoria Langford slithers back, Alex's ex-fiancée. A blonde viper in designer heels, eyes on his fortune. She cheated brazenly, then sued for millions, but bankruptcy kept her circling. Spotting them in a tabloid blind item, billionaire's mystery date, she leaks poison. Nurse sold kidney for cash grab. Whispers hit Emily at work. Colleagues side-eyeing, patients asking if she's rich now. Hurt stings deep, her selflessness twisted into greed. Alex quashes it, firing his PR machine, but damage lingers. Emily pulls back. Your world chews people up. I'm not built for it. Media frenzy erupts as leaks confirm the donor tale. Hero nurse saves secret CEO. Reporters camp Emily's building. Mike's thrusting for quotes. She dodges, overwhelmed, confiding in Sarah. He cares, but is it me or the story? Alex fights dirty. Press conference in his boardroom, cameras flashing. Emily Harper didn't know my name, let alone my bank account. That's courage. That's real. The clip goes viral, millions viewing her heroism. Comments flooding with #KidneyAngel support. Emily watches from hiding, tears falling. His words heal wounds she didn't voice. Romance reignites in stolen pockets. Central Park strolls where Alex demos a prototype app for remote health checks, inspired by her. Her introducing him to halal trucks, grease on fingers, laughter free. Trust builds but doubts fester. Emily finds a drawer of Victoria's photos in his penthouse, jealousy flaring. You still keep her? Alex explains. Evidence for lawsuits, not love. Vulnerability peaks when he admits. After Lila's betrayal, I swore off forever. You make me want to risk it. Crisis strikes without mercy. Emily collapses mid-shift, donation strain catching up. Internal bleeding from a weakened vessel. Rushed to surgery. Alex bursts into the ER face ashen, demanding the best surgeons, his billions flexing for the first time on her behalf. He paces halls, role reversed, holding her hand post-op as she wakes groggy. You scared me. He breathes, kissing her knuckles. I can't lose you now. Tears mix with her pain meds haze. Then don't hide anymore. He vows everything. Transparency, her dreams first. Victoria's endgame unleashes chaos. She blackmails Alex with fabricated proof of his affair during their engagement, demanding equity in Thorne's stock. He calls her bluff, going public. Full exposé of her cheating, corporate espionage, evidence airtight. In a tense hotel showdown, Victoria sneers at Emily. You're his charity case. Emily fires back, voice steel. I'm his equal. Walk away. Security escorts her out, tail between legs, as Alex pulls Emily close. You fought for me. Now I fight for us. Healing weaves them tighter. Alex bankrolls her vision. A mobile clinic for underserved neighborhoods.